Vegans often talk about justice, but I have a hard time believing they are for treating animals justly. I don't know what every vegan means by justice, so I'm going to use the Google definition, which is essentially fair and morally right treatment. We kill animals on a daily basis when we pursue our selfish interest, whether it's out of our survival or convenience. Vegans spend too much time talking about animal farming industry to the point they miss the forest for the trees. Imagine building a road and killing some animals in the process. Not just that those animals didn't do anything wrong to deserve it, but still get to suffer and die. Not just the animals don't want that, but we don't care. They also get nothing out of it. There's no restitution or compensation. That road is not for animals. It's for us to reap the benefits, and all on the expense of animals. Additionally, many vegans think it's morally permissible to kill and eat innocent animals for their own survival, even though animals don't want to die and will get nothing out of it. Even humans can be fair game to some vegans.
This is exactly the reason why if a vegan is on a desert island, yes, he can eat a pig. And this is exactly why I will say, if I'm on a desert island and it's me and somebody else, well then I'm sorry, but it's also somebody else.
Does that sound like morally right and fair treatment for sentient beings which supposedly have intrinsic moral worth? Put vegans on the receiving end of things, and they wouldn't like that. They would scream injustice or oppression. Remember, guys.
You simply speak for animals in the same way that you would want to be spoken for if you were in their position.
Consider this.
When we consider the definition of oppression, prolonged, cruel, or unjust treatment or control, it is a perfect description of animal agriculture. Oppression is not an anthropocentric concept. The characteristics that prompt us to be concerned for human oppression, such as the fact that it often entails things like a violation of one's right to life, well-being, safety, or health and happiness, transcends species. Non-human animals are also capable of experiencing well-being, safety, health, and happiness, and consequently are also capable of experiencing the violation of these things. What is cruelty if not being mass-bred into bodies you cannot comfortably or healthfully sustain, only to then be slaughtered and butchered, because it suits the profit motive of those who are doing this to you? What is unjust treatment if not being ground up alive, gassed to death, or separated from your child so that his throat can be slit? What is oppression if not founding an entire industry on the basis of taking the life of specific types of individuals capable of living a happy and healthy life for no reason besides satisfying a momentary pleasure that could be fulfilled through other, much less violent means?
Right. And building roads, for one example, violates well-being, safety, health, and happiness of some animals, and humans are those who reap the benefits. How is that not unjust? What is cruelty? Unjust treatment and oppression, if not harming or exploiting innocents without considering their interests and wishes, and additionally without restitution. We also have this.
On the one hand, there is going to be some threshold where if we subject an animal to some degree of suffering and it saves millions of people's lives, then I would be okay with that. In the same way that I would be okay with doing the exact same thing to a human. If we could subject a human to some large degree of suffering and in doing so save the lives of millions of other humans, I would be completely okay with that. And I think most other people would be as well.
That really, really sounds like unfair treatment and cruelty.